all money ain't good money, bro. And I had to learn this the hard way, man. Like, in my business, I'm a barber. If y'all don't know me, man, I'm a barber and stuff. And I would waste my time taking these cheap ass clients because I was thirsty for the money. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was backtracking because now I'm building a clientele built off of old cheap ass dudes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that shit, bro, because cheap people bring hella problems, bro, and they don't value you. You see what I'm saying? So now I need people. So now I learned, I'm like, hold up, because I done got a couple clients and learned, like, hold up. The higher paying clients give you less headaches and value your service and value you more. You know what I'm saying? And you could even get opportunity off of them. Also, like, there's opportunities that can come to you from them. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times we be stuck trying to get all the money and it's not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting a little, these extra little pennies and that shit, you busting your ass for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I learned, like, man, I'd rather pass up that cheap client, and get me a client that really values my service, really values me and pays well. Because I'm the same way. When I go to my barber, I'm not giving my barber a headache. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying well. And if I'm asking for extra shit, it's because I'm going to pay more. But a lot of times, bro, you get these people, man, that want the world handed to them for $20, bro. And guess what, bro? That would be great. That would be great if I could actually get a lot of things for $20, bro. You know what I'm saying? And people just don't value your time and what you're doing and the dedication and the time it takes to get good at this shit and, give them a good service. They don't value that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I learned that all money ain't good money that way because, the people that pay cheap just want to keep on getting cheaper. They don't understand the value of it in paying more. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand that. They value that paper too much. They don't value what they're getting from that paper. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, me personally, man, I'm a look for the people that value me. You know what I'm saying? Value my service because it's just going to be easier. And, all money ain't good money. Also, if you're, doing stuff that doesn't how do I say it? Like a female, if she goes and sells her body for $500, for $200, like that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't like, yeah, you getting paid, but like, you giving out your body for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't got no morals, you don't stand on something, like, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You got to stand on something. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe in something or you'll fall for nothing. So it's like, if you out here and you got to go do some shit like that, like, to where it's like not even morally right, like, that money ain't even good, bro. You ain't going to enjoy that shit. Because you're doing some messed up shit to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you out here selling crack. Like, bro, you going to end up in prison. You fucking people's lives up. You know what I'm saying? Is that money really worth it? You always got to watch behind your back. Try not to get robbed. Try to watch out for the police. Is that shit really worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when you end up messed up, then you're like, damn, that money ain't worth it. Of course it's not, bro, because you're doing some messed up shit to go get it. You know what I'm saying? And all money ain't good money. And I had to learn that, man, because I've had plenty of opportunities to do some fucked up shit. And, like, I'm like, nah, bro, like, that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't. That's not going to sit well with me. You know what I'm saying? And that karma from that, I'm not trying to hold that karma, And, like, that's like the realest shit because it's like, sometimes you just need to pace yourself. I get impatient too. I want to freaking, be rich. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to spend money. I want to go shopping. I want to go do this and that. But bro, this shit don't work like that. If it worked like that, everybody would be out here swinging. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out here hanging out or doing whatever the fuck they want to do. But this is the mission of you putting in that work because it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody's going to make it. And that's what it is, you know. But you know, all money ain't good money, man. Sometimes, you know, you'll spend so much time on focus on trying to get money that you'll miss out on the present also. You know what I'm saying? Like this apartment. I got this apartment, right? I want to enjoy this shit, bro. Like if I'm not able to enjoy this shit, why the fuck would I have this shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? I might as well just downgrade to some bullshit and I'm not there anyways. So who cares? I'll go rent a studio for $1,000 instead of paying $2,500. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, I'll pay that, but I gotta be able to enjoy it. So it's like, if you out there chasing that money and you not able to enjoy that shit, it's like, it doesn't make no sense, bro. Like, you ain't really doing shit. It's just like when you buy a car, that shit's just sitting out there. You got a fat ass payment, and shit's just sitting outside your job, bro. And it's like, you're getting this money, but you're working so hard just to pay this shit, and that shit's just sitting there half of the time, bro. Like, that shit doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I feel like with money, I'm gonna do what I believe is right, you know, and even if it takes time, you know, it might suck. It might suck, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might have to walk to work, ride a bike, you know, whatever you do, live with your people. That shit sucks for a while, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro. Like, how are you gonna ever gonna get up if you ain't, you know, you never been down? So I just think, man, all money ain't good money, because sometimes the money will have you doing shit that doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't add up. Like, you spending so much time away from home and shit, the shit don't add up, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, you dealing with clients and this and that are cheap as hell. It's like, bro, how are you ever gonna get somewhere? And then you mess with a cheap client, and that cheap client brings another cheap client. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Kev over there cutting hair for $25. Go check out Kev. Now I'm stuck with a bunch of $25 haircuts. Nah, I don't need that, bro. I don't need that, bro. The times right now, bro, you can't get shit for $20. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, I need to survive too, bro. This is what this is my profession. This is what I put my all into, and I, you know, put my time into. So you're gonna respect this shit, and I'm gonna deal with the people that respect this shit. I'm not dealing with just no average Joe, you know what I'm saying, that don't respect me, bro, because I'm gonna deal with more problems, and I don't want that. And it's just like any business, bro. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why some people have a business and they cater to cheap clients. Some people have a business and they cater to rich clients, or people that have money, you know what I'm saying? More money. This side always goes better. Because people that have money, people that know how to manage money and do all this shit, bro, they know how to think. You know what I'm saying? They're not like, oh, let me cut corners here and there. Nah, they're like, let me value this so I could get the best out of what I'm paying for. You know what I'm saying? I get the best service, because, bro, you come to me and you got $20, I'm gonna give you a $20 haircut, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get that $20 haircut, and it's gonna be slayed. It's gonna be zeked, because you ain't valuing me, bro, and I'm not gonna value you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. All money ain't good money, and like, you know, I wouldn't do no shit that's not morally right with myself for some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, you know, there's plenty of times I got opportunities to, you know, mess with certain drugs to get money. I'm like, nah, I'm straight, bro. I don't even want this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even fuck with this shit, bro. You know, because I don't need to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just get it. Yeah, I'll get it slowly but surely. Y'all could go hang out. Go ahead, do what you do, man. I'm not worried, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going to get there, but I'm not going to get there freaking, you know, destroying myself over some money that they print. You know what I'm saying? Over some paper that they print out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I stand for something. I believe in something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just falling for nothing, bro. So, like, I'm just not going for that shit, bro. And if you know this shit, bro, like, your life will be better, bro. Ever since I implicated this shit into my life, bro, like, it's just better, bro. People just, you know, I deal with better people. There's more opportunity, and I deal with people on the same page as me or greater, bro. Like, I'm not, like I said, bro, like, When I go to my barber, I'm not giving my barber $20. I value this shit, bro. I give my barber $50. You know what I'm saying? And I really wish I could give him more. I go 50 every week. You know what I'm saying? I really wish I could give him 100. If I could give the man 100, I'll give him 100. I promise. Because I value him so much, bro. Because guess what? When I got a good haircut, when I get this good service that I feel good and I look good, people notice that shit. Damn, Kev, that's a fire haircut. And people that don't know me, oh shit, that man looks like he got a good haircut. Maybe he knows how to cut some hair. Or maybe he's a barber. And then boom, yo, bro, you cut hair? Yeah, I cut hair. Bro, simple opportunity. I've gotten clients off of this. I've walked into CVS one time, right in front of my shop. And I was just chopping it up with the workers. Yo, what's good, man? Yeah, ain't shit, just chilling. You know, we over here. I'm at the barbershop just vibing and this and that. Some guy comes up, hey, bro, you know, you look like, you know, like you look like you cool and stuff, and you got a good haircut, bro. You could cut my hair. And I was like, yeah, bro, of course. $60 client. Got him in there, bro. He comes to see me all the time, bro. You see what I'm saying? But without that, bro, like if you looking out here scruffy and shit, man, you ain't valuing yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't valuing like people's like service and what they're doing for you, bro. It's bigger than just, oh yeah, I'm just, you know, trying to cut corners on I'm just trying to save this money. Nah, bro, don't try to. I'm not trying to save that little extra bread, bro. I'm trying to put it in there so I could get the most, you know, the best service, right? And whatchamacall. And that's going to bring me opportunity, bro. Plain and simple, you know what I'm saying? I go to, you know, obviously off of your budget, you know what I'm saying? You're going to try to go off what's best for you, but don't go in no places, man, trying to lowball people and being cheap and shit. Like that shit whack, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you only got 25, bro, hold off, bro. You already don't have a haircut, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hold off for $15 more, bro. You could get the full service and you gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? But you over here trying to be cheap. Oh, yeah, I ain't trying to. Come on, man. That shit ain't the way to go, man. All money ain't good money, man. And if it don't make sense, then I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's got to make sense for me, man. I'm not just out here just doing anything for money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, yeah, man. This shit got to make sense, man. And it got to be morally right, too. You know, I'm not just out here, I'm not selling feet pics. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that. I'm going to go work for mine. You know, I'm not going to be out here selling crack. Because guess what? I don't want them problems. You know what I'm saying? So all money ain't good money, man. So make sure when you getting that money, that shit makes sense, man. Let's get it.